Calaroga Shark Media.
From Washington, D.C., where for the love of God can we not have breaking news this weekend, this is Ballot.
That's right. Get a guest host up in the bullpen because if news breaks, this bad boy is going to be 3 sheets to the wind like they are giving away Wolf Spritzers for free. Let's hit this. I was just about to put the show to bed when this came across the wire and immediately became the lead. Melania Trump is about to spill the tea. The former First Lady, who's been playing hide-and-seek with the public since her husband started his 2024 campaign, is suddenly ready to carve her own path. I guess that path leads straight to the bestseller list. Skyhorse Publishing, apparently the go-to publisher for anyone who's ever been within shouting distance of Donald Trump, is handling this literary masterpiece. They've published everyone from Rudy Giuliani to Michael Cohen. It's like they're collecting Trump-adjacent authors like Pokemon cards. The book promises personal stories and family photos she has never before shared with the public. I'm betting there's at least one chapter titled, "I Really Don't Care, Do You?" Now here's the kicker. This memoir comes in 2 flavors. There's the $150 collector's edition, for those who want their Melania with a side of luxury, and the $40 memoir edition, for the budget-conscious Trump enthusiast. Because nothing says woman of the people like a $150 book. And get this, you can only pre-order it from Melania's website. It's like she's turned into the Beyoncé of political memoirs, dropping her book like it's lemonade. So there you have it, folks. Melania Trump is ready to tell all, or at least tell some. Like there's zero chance it's a tell-all, right? Don has to have her pretty well prenupped and non-disclosure agreement, right? We can all hope he messed up and she's free to write whatever she wants. All right, folks, buckle up. We've got more plot twists than a season finale of 24 here. FBI Director Christopher Wray, apparently auditioning for a role in CSI Washington, has decided to play bullet or shrapnel with Trump's ear. It's like a high-stakes version of Pin the Tail on the Donkey, except the donkey is an elephant, and the tail is, well, you get the idea. Wray said, "I think with respect to former President Trump, there's some question about whether or not it's a bullet or shrapnel that, hit his ear." Wait, what? House Speaker Mike Johnson, not to be outdone in the drama department, basically said, "Nuh-uh," to Wray's testimony. Apparently, Johnson's been moonlighting as a forensic expert. Who knew C-SPAN could be so educational? Johnson also said Wray was not forthcoming. In political speak, that's like saying your dog ate your homework, but the dog is the FBI and the homework is national security? Trump's campaign spokesman Stephen Chung decided to spice things up by essentially calling anyone who believes Wray mentally deficient. Meanwhile, the FBI is sticking to its guns, pun absolutely intended, insisting they've been consistent and clear. So I guess someone is accusing Trump of something. What? I'm not sure. According to our former tweeter-in-chief himself, this wasn't just any old assassination attempt. Oh no. This was a quarter-inch from death, bullet-whizzing, ear-piercing, blood-gushing action movie. Trump claims he dodged the bullet with a last-second head movement. Apparently, he's not just the chosen one, he's also Neo from The Matrix. In his social media post, Trump described the bullet ripping through the skin. I guess grazed doesn't have quite the same ring to it when you're trying to drum up sympathy. But wait, there's more. In a private call with RFK Jr. Because who else would you call after an assassination attempt? Too soon? I didn't call him, Trump did. Trump compared the bullet to the world's largest mosquito. I don't know about you, but I'd take a mosquito over a bullet any day. Eric Trump, ever the supportive son, chimed in to say his dad has the greatest earache he's ever had. I guess when you're a Trump, even your injuries are the greatest. So there you have it, folks. Trump's turning this assassination attempt into his own personal action movie. Stay tuned for the sequel. Die Hard with an Earache, Trump Strikes Back. All right, folks, buckle up. We're diving into the deep end of the political pool, and it's murkier than a swamp on a foggy day. So J.D. Vance, the guy who's one heartbeat away from being a heartbeat away from the presidency, decided to channel his inner mean girl and go after women without children. Because nothing says future leader like judging people's life choices. Am I right? Jennifer Aniston, our favorite friend who's been dealing with pregnancy speculation longer than some senators have been in office, decided to clap back. She basically told Vance, "How you doing?" And by that I mean, how dare you? Aniston, who's been through the IVF ringer, reminded Vance that his own daughter might need those options one day. Talk about a plot twist worthy of a soap opera. Meanwhile, Kamala Harris is probably wondering when being a stepmom became the political equivalent of having an overdue library book. But the real kicker? Vance thinks people without kids don't have a direct stake in the country's future. Because apparently, caring about the planet, the economy, and, everyone else's kids doesn't count. Megyn Kelly, apparently auditioning for a role in Mean Girls Capitol Hill, has decided to revive the age-old slept-her-way-to-the-top narrative about Kamala Harris. I guess Megyn perhaps possibly believes a woman can't be successful in a career without sleeping her way to the top with senior TV executives or something. Who knows? You'd have to ask her what she means. I mean, do satellite radio hosts sleep with their bosses to get podcasts, or is sleeping your way to the top just a thing that happens in politics? You'll have to ask her, and please do. Who knows? You'd have to ask her what she means. She's calling Harris the Meghan Markle of the administration. I didn't realize we were playing political figure or royal family member. Bingo! Kelly's throwing around words like bully and nightmare. It's like she's describing a high school mean girl, not a vice president turned presidential nominee. Stay tuned for our next segment, Political Tinder, Swipe Right for Power. Vice President Kamala Harris, fresh from her promotion to person most likely to be president, has thrown down the gauntlet. She's ready to debate Trump faster than he can say fake news. It's like she's channeling her inner Rocky Balboa, minus the raw eggs and the Philadelphia accent. Harris declared, "Let's go," which is political speak for "Bring it on, Orange Man." She's agreed to a September 10th debate, probably hoping Trump will show up thinking it's still 2020 and Biden's the opponent. Meanwhile, Trump is playing hard to get. He doesn't like the idea of an ABC-hosted debate. Apparently, he prefers his debates like he prefers his steaks. Well done, and served with ketchup on Trump-branded china. Did you see we have new cover art? That's another thing Joe messed up for us. Thanks, Joe. By the way, and I know this sounds like I'm kidding, I host another podcast. It's called The Weekly Mac, and it's all about fast food. No, really. The Weekly Mac, wherever you get your podcasts. What's nice about covering fast food is nobody tries to kill the Burger King on Saturday evening, and the Grimace doesn't quit at 1:46 on a summer Sunday. And now I'd like to directly address Trump, Harris, and Biden. Guys, we need a weekend off. No news this weekend, okay? Listeners, I know you've gotten used to this thing coming out 6 or 7 days a week, but the idea here is 5. So fingers crossed, and I'll be back on Monday. I mean, it's not like something crazy will happen like Trump deciding he doesn't want to run. That won't happen, right? Right? See you Monday? Or in 3 hours with a bonus episode. Sheesh.